I was originally a film major, and I was DJing at the time, but I was a film major, and I like transferred over to just do advertising because I just kind of like thought I was gonna do film shit out here, but I kind of just like have stepped away from that world a lot in general. Like I've done some stuff, done the session on some things, but it's like not really a passion of mine right now. So like as I've gained more friends and stuff out here working a lot in the music world, and I've kind of just, especially with like the current rise in DJing, oh there's Foster.
Hi. I didn't get to hug you at Redville.
I know.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an interview?
Yeah. Nigga moved to New York and just started fucking oroforming for no reason, snowing, and you're smoking.
He may be laughing now, but he won't be later. Don't smoke, kids.
I feel like just like the people around here, it's like a very accepting community. I feel like it's very easy to like get your name out there, and that's not something like I've done. Actually, that's not true. I think anywhere I go, I'm able to make lots of friends, especially back home. Make lots of friends, different types of friends. But I just feel like here, being around people that are just like me and experience a lot of the same things that I am, kind of reaffirms my position and where I like stand.
Yeah.
And I also just like having that community to like look to, just be like, oh, I don't know how this thing works, and then I hang out with people that do that thing.
Yeah.
It's like a lot different from when I was back home, because I kind of found myself a lot like I would have a very separate world between like my real life and then my creative life, but now it kind of meshes very well. And I think that is my biggest like takeaway from moving here. I came here knowing a lot of people, and New York is so small. Like every day, my world's colliding in new ways. I'm like, I'll meet somebody, and then I find out don't know hella people I know, or just like even when they come here, within a few months, I'm just like I'm seeing them everywhere. Like literally, it's like a new NPC has dropped into my life, and now they're a main character. It's weird, but it's fun.
Outside of DJing, what are some like personal hobbies that I guess like you're kind of like getting more into, or just like to do?
Low key, I don't even know. I spend a lot of time with like homies and shit. Like I have a very like, not strict schedule right now, but a lot of times when I'm at school or I'm at work, I'll be at like the homie studio, at the homie's cribs, just chilling. I'd be on the game sometimes. Like I'm still one of those niggas that only plays 2K and like skate.
Stay on 2K.
Yeah.
Damn, remember the Fortnite days?
Yeah, I don't really like. I don't fuck with Fortnite, dog. Man.
Yeah, because dog shit.
In the midst of me doing all my shit, I'm around a lot of people that
doing
are
their own stuff.
Doing their own stuff, yeah. So it's just like I'm a very supportive person. Love to go to my friends' shows. Love to go art galleries and things, photo shoots, helping out in any way I can. You know, just being around those kind of people all the time kind of just makes me excited to be alive a little bit. I feel like we hear a lot about people or like art kind of dying, especially with like the increase in AI and like major companies and things like that. But it's like when you are searching for it, you'll find it. Like art is still around, art is still thriving. It's more so about how you choose to consume it. So yeah.
As long as I've seen you on the internet, you've kind of always been in like the space of music. So what created that foundation for you, or like introduction into music in general?
I mean, my mom, when I was younger, she used to like play Usher for me a lot, and that kind of just became like my obsession as a child. I used to be a really big fan of Usher, so he's like the first like introduction I had into music in general. Growing up, I kind of just like always gravitated towards music. Like I had my dad's old iPhone 4, and I used to buy iTunes gift cards just so I can buy songs. And like I remember like I would listen to the radio. I was really attracted to like a lot of kid shows that were music centered. So like Austin Alley is one of my favorite shows growing up.
Favorite Austin Alley song? I'm a little butterfly. Spread.
I can't remember the name. But then also like just from that era, like R5, I was really a big fan of. I like the Huey movies. I like Hannah Montana. I like Big Time Rush, Victorious. Like all those shows that were very music centered was something that I was just drawn to as a kid. And then I started listening to like Kiss when I was like in first grade. That was kind of my transition to rock.
Kiss in first grade?
And party every day.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
First and second grade. You know, that's when I started, like, 2007, 2008. Started getting Michael Jackson, like, Chris Brown, all those guys. Like, the big R&B scene at that time. It was just a lot. I could, like, vividly remember. I used to listen to, like, Radio Disney. Like, Naked Brothers Band was also a good one. I used to have a drum kit because I wanted to be like Alex Wolf. But yeah, no, just as a kid, like the music was the world around me. It kind of, like, shaped everything I was into. Even, like, with WWE. That's how I got into a lot of rock music. And then middle school was, like, the big, like, dive into it.
Yeah, I kind of like, that was when I really started developing my own, like, musical taste as well.
I feel like that's when I kind of, like, gained consciousness.
No, what's up with that? Yeah.
I just feel like at that point in my life was when I really started getting into, like, Kanye, Pharrell, Tyler, all these people that, like, still to this day are big, like, musical influences to me. Brockhampton as well. At that point, like, when streaming started becoming a thing and, like, music discovery kind of became easier than ever, it was just like a snowball effect where I was like, I would listen to this artist and then I'd find this artist and then this artist and this artist. And then now, honestly, I would say, like, even, like, watching old interviews of Tyler, kind of hearing about how he, like, wakes up every morning and just, like, scrolls through YouTube to find shit, and he'll, like, listen to artists that have, like, 2 monthly listeners or whatever. And years later, they become big stars because he reached out to them, because he wanted to work with them. These people he, you know, normally wouldn't just find off, like, meeting all these label heads and stuff. I kind of, like, in a sense, copied that, and that's how I try to find music now. Just, like, it doesn't really matter who's listening to it or what it is. If I find it, whether through TikTok or YouTube or, like, just Spotify algorithm, I'm just like, okay, if this is cool, I like it. And then if I can work it into a set or a mix or something, I like to do that. If it's just something I like to listen to, I like to do that. Send to a friend. But I kind of just, like, try to have this active, like, ring where I'm always interacting with music every day. I will have very, very random ways of finding songs, but also that's something, like, I connect to personally. Like, I like to hold those memories close to me because I feel like those moments is what makes a song, like, better. When I can just, like, listen to something and it instantly transports me back to a specific time or place, or, like, I can tell you where I was when I had this song, or, like, a specific memory that's, like, very heavily associated with this song. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like music kind of has that power. I'm Jordan, also known as JKC Radio, but my friends call me Jordy.